remember this painting from a YouTube short that I low-key kind of hate, so I'm gonna remake it. I don't care if you like it or not. If you actually watch this video, you're an OG, because the video did not do well. But anyways, Peppa Chicken. We're gonna turn this painting into a 3D painting that sort of resembles this little clay thing that I made back in school. And here's my Pinterest board. Here's Peppy Chicken, and let's get started. Okay, so I'm sort of winging this because I've actually been procrastinating this like half the day. And yeah, so first of all, I'm gonna try to wipe off as much of this chalk stuff as possible, because that would suck if that just got all over my painting and my surface, even though it kind of is getting all over my surface right now, but I don't know what to do about that. And then I'm gonna base coat it in white real quick, and honestly, like I said earlier, try to figure out what the heck I'm gonna make this into, because I don't really know if I want to do a dinosaur. So yeah, base coat. I'm doing that off camera. Okay, so I figured it out. I'm gonna make a fox skull out of clay, but I'm also using a reference image, and since I only have one device to record this on, I'm gonna have to not record this part. I'm sorry! Okay, so here's the finished skull. I might add a few more things onto it, but besides that, the main skull part is basically done. Now I'm just gonna make a ton of accessories with leftover clay, like moss and mushrooms and stuff, and just sort of figure it out as I go. So I have a bunch of these tiny pieces. I'm also going to use like these fake flower things to attach to it, and then I'll just base coat them so they don't lose their shape. Yeah, I'm going to have to wait for all these to dry. I also finished the skull. Here's the finished skull. These things are mushrooms, by the way. And I also have to wait for that to dry off a little bit, but otherwise, I get to move on to painting! basically all my clay parts are done and they're off to the side. These were the flowers I painted in case you couldn't see them in the video. I tried adding a little bit of yellow and shading, but they also kind of suck. So I don't know what I'm going to do with them quite yet. But yeah. I'm thinking about cutting this canvas a little bit. I'm not sure how that's going to work. I really hope I don't screw this up. And then I'm going to mix a thick paste in my palette made from paint and baking soda, because that's what causes like a really unique texture to paint. So yeah, bye. So I cut the canvas and now I'm debating if I should just use these two pieces of canvas and put the skull in the middle of that, or if I should just use this bigger piece and put the skull in the middle of that. I mean, I have enough material to use this piece, but I also feel like this looks better, so now I'm really unsure. I also have to mix up a paste in here with baking soda and paint to get a more dirt texture for the base coat. Yeah, I need to think about this. I got feedback from a friend and they like the shape of this, but they think it should be bigger, so I'm just gonna make cuts along this and just have it that diamond shape so that it's bigger than that. But I'm also going to do the cutting off camera, so bye! So I'm finally ready, and for the rest of the video I'm just going to paint and y'all can listen to music, because I don't want to talk anymore. So yeah, bye. So I'm going to warn you now, the rest of the clips that you're about to see kind of suck, because I kind of forgot what a camera stand was, so I'm sorry! And after some final touch-ups and attaching the mushrooms, here's the finished product.